feel like today people are really divided, and there's an obvious division right now in the US because of the political system, and that political divide is just getting worse. But aside from politics, it seems like it's bigger than just a political divide. It's a divide between good and evil, and everyone just has this belief that they're good. And I think that's great for humanity. But the problem is that even when people think that they are good and they make the decision that the other side is bad, this is an absolute truth for them. And not to quote Star Wars completely, but only a Sith deals in absolutes. And it seems like society has decided to just be a Sith and decide that they don't care what anyone else has to say. They don't care about teaching them anymore. They just care if they agree with 100% of what it is that they have to say. And the thing is that the world and life in general is not absolute whatsoever. The world has so many things that work, that go into it to make it work. And it just baffles me. It baffles me to think and to see people decide that someone is defined in absolutes, that society is defined in absolutes, and that the truth must be absolute. Really, we don't understand shit. We think we do. We think we understand what's going on behind the curtain. We think we understand how we're being controlled. We think we understand so much more than we do. And being out here, being next to this stream that just flows no matter what. I mean, aside from maybe if a dam was built, but life goes on regardless of how you decide to see that, regardless of what you're looking at, regardless of what truth you're deciding to deal to others in absolutes. The stream keeps running. It just doesn't make sense to me why people don't spend more time showing love to the people that are in their life and working to connect with people and understand people. It doesn't make sense to me how people can spend so much time, so much of their one resource that they don't get any more of, on just stupid shit. So much of your time spent trying to validate yourself, so much time spent validating other people, so much time spent in a cloud, so much time spent trying to escape from the world that you actually live in. The stream keeps flowing, and at the end of it, your body's gonna just fall into it and float away. And people aren't gonna remember you. Hundreds of years from now, no one's gonna talk about you. You might get pulled out in a really old family picture. It's comical to me that people think so much about what other people think about them, and they just worry. They just spend so much of their life, so much of their time worrying, hoping that their life will be validated by others, hoping that the truth will knock them down and it'll be like, oh, there it is. I think people stopped searching for the truth a long time ago. People don't take time to themselves to think and be self-aware and to know what's influencing them. They just think it's going to come to them. They just think that someone's going to write their story for them. No one's going to write your story for you. No one. You have the pen. You have the paper. It's on you. The second you stop blaming all of your problems, all of your shortcomings, all of your everything on other people, that's the moment when you get control of your life. And yeah, you are part of this stream, but you can kind of, paddle yourself to one side or the other side, or go under, or come up for air, or, you have to go with the flow, but there's an extent to where you can take control. And I think many people don't take control. They just don't want to. It's like it's comfortable for them to have all these things that are just a life jacket to them that just holds them up, and they just kind of bump along, into a branch here or there. But they never get on top of the fallen log in the stream and sit on it and look at the view, smell the air, which, by the way, smells really good. There's a frog. I'm making this video because I'm just thinking. I've been stuck in a rut. I keep listening to this song by Ollie called Stuck. And I don't know exactly what he's trying to say with the song. I mean, the lyrics are pretty self-explanatory, but I've just felt really stuck, and I've felt odd. And I know that everybody goes through this phase where they're searching for purpose, they're trying to figure out how to spend their time, they're trying to build good habits, they're trying to do all the good things, they're trying to be a good person. I think that maybe being good is a combination of your own self-awareness and then what people around you are teaching you. The people you surround yourself with have so much influence on you. So much influence. They're so powerful. The people you let into your circle and you let influence you, they make you who you are. Outright, they make you who you are. Because they have all of their influences, and then, that's kind of how collective humanity works, is that everybody is learning from each other, and the hope is that you're all going up together. But it doesn't work like that, because the human condition breeds us with traits that make us tear each other down. The human condition breeds us with a trait of fear, a fear that will be judged and will be excluded if we don't define ourselves within a single truth. That's why we're not progressing as humanity anymore. We're not progressing as a whole. We've all just decided that we have it right. That the people that we've decided in our circle are the only ones that have it right. I guess it's better to progress as a small group than to not progress at all. I think we could just do better, though. I think we could do a lot better. I came out here to meditate, but I can't meditate. I'm so anxious all the time. I don't know if it's because I'm so programmed by what other people think of me that I can't sit down and just close my eyes because I'm so uncomfortable with myself. It is really relaxing to just look at a stream, though. I'll say that. What do you think? Did any of that hit home for you? gonna stop recording and maybe actually try to meditate, think about other things. I don't know. It's also crazy to just watch the time go by. I'm recording on my phone for audio right now, and it's been 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Time is such a bitch. Time will just zoom by. Time it doesn't care. It doesn't care what you're doing with it. It's so interesting. It's like time is indifferent. It doesn't care what you do with it. It doesn't care what you do with it. What a selfless resource, time. Hypothetically, time is infinite? Question mark? And it just gives it to us for free. We can do whatever we want with it. To an extent. We can do whatever we want with it. Fascinating. A bird just flew over. That was my stomach. Did you hear that? Alright. I think it's time for me to go. Bye, you guys. Thanks for listening. If you listen. Have a great rest of your day and use your time wisely. You know, we do get to do whatever we want with it, but still got to use it well. Ken the King, signing off.